listening to the Cosmic Celebrity Podcast, where spiritually gifted persons receive information and tips on awakening their consciousness to develop and integrate their abilities in their daily life through spiritual growth. Here's your host, Athena Lucene.
Welcome to episode 9 of the Cosmic Celebrity Podcast here at athenalucene.com. On this episode, I'll be sharing some tips with you about how to stop betraying your soul and live your happiest life. Pretty much how to stop giving a you-know-what about what others think or say about your psychic or sixth sense abilities. You'll also receive divine downloads and intuitive energy healing that will help you to naturally realign to the frequency of your unique energy imprint, which is your soul essence, having a cosmic celebrity experience as a human here on Earth, the Earth planetary construct. So what do I mean by betraying your soul? So when you came here to express and live a meaningful life, your soul is a part of you that's connected to the higher consciousness of all that is, the omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient consciousness that is basically evolving and expanding based on the experiences of all of the lives that we're living. And your soul is the divine spark, the part of you that is connected to this divine consciousness. And when you came to the third dimension or the Earth planetary construct, you came with a very deliberate intention to just live a most meaningful, passionate, happy, and fulfilling life. And your soul is what guides you in remembering what that means for you and knowing what it is that you are meant to be doing that will continue to keep your soul nourished and keep you joyous and happy and in high vibrational states like love and peace and joy and creativity and fun and exhilaration and passion and just all the high vibes, all the good feeling emotions that you're meant to have. You're not meant to be suffering in your life experience. Really, your perception or your detachment from your connection is what causes you to experience low vibrational emotions such as apathy and worry and fear and anxiety and all these other low vibrational emotions that keep you stuck and unfortunately get stuck in your body and causes these emotional feedback loops that prevents you from really remembering your higher states of consciousness. And so when you live in a less than connected way, when you're not connected, when you're living your life from a place of just doing things unconsciously, doing things without being aware, doing things without intention, doing things without really realizing what your true purpose is or being conscious of yourself and present with yourself in the experience and in your life, and how is each thing or action that you're doing adding to your life or taking away from your life. Really, so essentially, are the things you're doing, the life you're living, is it soul nourishing? Is it honoring you, your soul, or is it dishonoring you? Are you allowing other people to dishonor you, or are you commanding that they honor you as you honor yourself? And so this could even go as far as the careers that you choose. Are you working in a job that you really don't enjoy, that just makes you feel as if you're not happy, you're not doing what you're meant to be doing, or you're not around people that you want to be around, or you're not enjoying the doingness of your day-to-day job duties? Are you just doing it for a paycheck? Right? Is it kind of like mindless living around what you're choosing to do in your career and what you're choosing to do in your life, how you spend your time outside of work, right? Are you going to school just because you were told you have to? Or is it something that you're passionately excited about, the social and the intellectual experience of school? Or are you just doing it or majoring in a major that you think will be prestigious in the eyes of society and that will give you validation and approval, right? So the idea is your soul knows. Your soul knows exactly what it is, that the ways it's meant to soar, the way your life is meant to be expansive and creative and just exhilarating. Like it's meant to be one joyous experience after another. And if you are doing things that you're truly not lit up about, if you're around people who don't celebrate you and who you don't celebrate, I mean, what's the point? Life's too short, right? And so it's about connecting with yourself, really getting clear, spending time alone with yourself, getting to know you, falling madly in love with yourself, being intimate with yourself, and really getting to the core of you, the heart of you, and understand what it is that gives you joy, what makes you feel content, what brings you peace of mind, what makes you just feel lit up and excited about, what can you talk about all day long without stopping. And like for me, it's spirituality. Sometimes I'm on the phone with my friends, and I kid you not, one time I was on the phone for 15 hours straight talking about spirituality with a really, really good girlfriend of mine. And it seemed like it was literally like 15 minutes, right? So what do you really, truly enjoy doing that just truly allows you to feel the contentment, the peace of mind, and joy? What truly nourishes the divinity within you, your soul essence? What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel invigorated? What makes you feel like that never ending, looking forward to whatever that thing is, right? And so if you're not living this way, whether it's professionally, whether it's personally, if you're not living this way holistically on all levels, then you're betraying your soul. Now, there's levels of self-betrayal. There's levels of this, of course, but the idea is your six sensibilities is a major part of how you're meant to honor your soul. Your soul is your divine connection. Your soul has all the information for you to know everything you need to know about your six sensibilities. Your soul knows how to develop them, how to integrate with them. Your soul knows how to be at ease and not fear them. Your soul knows how to respond when others, right, may not understand you or understand your abilities. You see, you create these emotional feedback loops because you reject or deny that higher connection, which is you. So when you reject your six sensibilities, when you're not okay with being who you are, and loving who you are, truly appreciating your gifts for the very special gifts that they are, and truly use them as the spiritual tools that they're meant to be, you basically are betraying your soul. Because only in honoring you, embracing like the fullness of you, all aspects of you, the aspects that are preferred and less than preferred that you are improving. When you embrace all aspects of you, when you love yourself unconditionally, when you are there for you, when you show up for you, when you are beyond your best friend, your own best friend, right? When you are so connected with you, when you are the comforter of yourself, when you support yourself, love yourself, align yourself with higher consciousness, when you align yourself with the things that truly give you joy, make you happy, when you surround yourself with persons who love you unconditionally and support you, and even if they don't fully get you or always agree with you, they respect you, they support you, they encourage you to be your best version of yourself. And so that's what life is about. Life is about having co-creating experiences that are meaningful, that celebrate you, that expand your horizons, that allow you to be free, that allows you to feel emotionally safe, that allows you to feel creative and expressive and just blissful. That's the way you're meant to feel. But if you are fearing your six sensibilities, if you are suppressing them, if you're making excuses about why you can't be yourself, why you need to fit in, and what others are thinking about you, then you'll never, ever, ever be the embodiment of the true confidence and honoring of yourself that you're meant to be. That's where your true power is. When you show up unapologetically as you, psychic and sixth sense and spiritually gifted as you are, and be okay with you. And this is the thing. We're all on spiritual journeys. And the idea is everyone is on a different place. And the more expanded your consciousness becomes, the more deeper perceptive you become. So the idea is do not get caught up on persons who are not able to perceive you, your six sensibilities, as the beautiful and wonderful, special and sacred gifts that they are, because they don't have the consciousness to perceive it that way. They're still in fear-based dogma. That's the paradigm that they're still living. And this is not right or wrong, us against them. We're all one. We're all in this together. The idea is you are where you are, and you need to honor where you are, and you need to live the truth of where you are. You need to essentially accept that you've graduated from a paradigm that is full of fear, that is full of worry, that is full of lack and scarcity, and welcome, celebrate yourself, because now you're in a new paradigm of new realized understandings that you are a joyous co-creator. You are co-creating your reality. You are co-creating the things that are meaningful to you to have and to be and to do. And you realize, you remember how powerful you are, an intricate part of that creation. And you get to have a blissful life. You get to be the collector of your experiences. You are an infinite being, and you are connected to divine intelligence that is all-knowing. You are a creator. You are everything of this conscious nature. So you are abundant. You are infinite. You are evolutionary. You are progressive. You are all the things that, and even beyond, that you can even imagine. And so what if the new paradigm that you're living with your six sensibilities, what if that paradigm is a paradigm where you're just collecting blissful experiences? Because you've graduated from a paradigm of fear and lack and worry. Now you can see spiritual truth. Now you can see beyond the illusion of worry and fear. Now you have the opportunity to empower yourself with being truly able to command your reality, literally, because you have been given that authority. You've been given that honor through the creator, through source energy, because source energy wants you to have everything that your heart is desiring, your divine desires, that contributes to the all that is and expands and that grows and that inspires others to do the same. Because the truth is, when you are aware of your power, you can do really supernatural things with that power that contributes. You can illuminate your light brighter. You can shine your light brighter. You can expand your love consciousness more. And how empowering is that? When you don't own or claim or accept your six sensibilities and allow someone who is not as awakened to have so much power over you, it's the ultimate self-betrayal. And so start by accepting that you have arrived to a level of consciousness. Celebrate that. Celebrate your spiritual journey. Celebrate your spiritual ascension from fear-based dogmatic beliefs to an expanded reality where you get to have the things you want. You get to create. You get to hold that focus. You have a mental strength. You have an emotional strength. You have all that you need to create meaningful experiences and collect them and be exhilarating and happy and joyous and just literally be a connected divine being, because essentially that's what you are. Your six sensibilities are your tools that help you to bring that life forward, to create and add to your new paradigm of understanding, add to the spiritual insights that you already have. But you have to get there from a place of accepting, loving, and being who you are. You have to understand first that you have to see these gifts as the incredible, special, beautiful gifts that they are, and stop shaming them. I was at the dentist the other day, and the technician that was cleaning my teeth, mind you, it was a very weird conversation to have at the dentist chair, but a loved one of hers, her aunt, had passed away, and she came through and she asked very respectfully if I would she just wanted to be acknowledged, and she wanted me to share with her niece that she's there with her and that she loved her. And her niece seemed open, so I shared that with her niece. And her niece, it was like this fear, like this heavy burden just lift off of her, because this was an aunt that she was particularly very close to. And she was so happy, and she said, "Thank you so much." She said, "Athena, like, you have no idea how much that made my day. And I've been asking and I've been wanting, I've really been thinking of her." And in those moments, those are the types of moments that validates and reassures you that your gifts are so special. Being able to communicate with the loved ones of others, being able to communicate with your own loved ones, being able to just be so balanced between the non-physical and the physical realm. Like, there is no shame in your sixth sense abilities. Your sixth sense abilities are pretty kick-ass. Like, it's pretty awesome. And I want to tell you that when others don't understand them, and it's okay even if you don't understand them, but when others don't understand them, just accept that for just what it is. Don't judge, don't be angry, don't get resentful. It just is what it is. The key is you understand you. You get your vision. You create your vision for what life you're making with your sixth sense abilities. So stop betraying your soul. Own it, stand in the truth of your divinity as a sacred, spiritually gifted person, and get clear on what life is really meaningful for you. Like, what expression, what collection of experiences would mean the most to you. And I'm not saying, don't go to school or don't have a career or don't do any of those typical things that persons do on the Earth planetary construct, right? Because everything has its place and has its purpose. What I'm saying to you is take time to connect with your soul through various spiritual practices. Take morning walks, journal, whatever it is that you're guided to do, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, even if it's gardening, even if it's housework, cleaning the house, whatever it is where you kind of find that serenity, that peace and calm, where you can just like actually hear that inner voice come to you. That's your intuition. That's your soul speaking to you, whispering to you. But you have to be of that frequency, and you have to allow the space for that communication to come through. And so that you can understand your sixth sense abilities more and stop shaming them. And the truth of the matter is, everybody's living a different reality. Everyone is perceiving a different reality, right? Or from a different paradigm construct. So the idea is, what reality are you creating? What reality are you perceiving for yourself? Is it one of peace and happiness and love and joy? It's incredible that two people can perceive the very same event totally differently based on their perception. And we all know perception is built up of various experiences throughout life and how the mind is framing those experiences. So as a sixth sense gifted person, you hold a strong mind, and you hold a sense of being able to perceive your reality from a very expanded consciousness, which is, no matter what's going on, all is well. No matter what's going on, things are evolving, things are growing, things are progressing, everything is playing its purpose, everything is unfolding the way that it needs to, that is contributing in a expanded way that is beneficial to all. And so with your sixth sense abilities, you get to understand this more, and then you get to understand that there's really no need to be fearful about anything. And I'm not saying that you will never feel fear, or you'll never have human emotions, or have those moments when your mind is not really processing or grasping a circumstance or a situation from an expanded consciousness. But the idea is to be able to, through your sixth sense abilities, use that as tools so that you can reconnect with higher mind quicker, so that you can shift those lower emotions quicker. And so the idea is to be in a place of high vibrational frequency more times than not. We're all made of energy. And, when you think about the law of attraction that says like attracts like, basically like vibrations attract like vibrations. So if you're sad and you are more so practicing a frequency of sadness, guess what? You're going to continually create experiences in your reality that's going to bring reasons to feel more sadness. So practice happiness a little bit more, practice clarity a little bit more, like shift your vibrations, like talk to happy people, be around happy people, laugh for nothing sometimes, like figure out what really effing matters to you in life. Figure out what really lights you up. What sets your soul on fire? What's that thing that you really love? And do more of that. Create your happiness, like really expand your innerverse or your universe, right? Because really all we are is like little mini universes walking around, with our own little energy fields and our own little expanded versions or contracted versions of reality and time-space dimensions. Pretty much. That's all we are, like we're really here to have fun. And I think that the Earth planetary construct has really had us taking things way too serious. When we realize that everything is just an illusion, even happiness, but I'd rather stick with a happy illusion than a sad illusion, an illusion that is fulfilling, that is nourishing, that lights my soul up and makes me feel like, yeah, that's why I came. And you know what I mean? Like I'm doing the damn thing, whatever that is in any given moment, that's really nourishing my soul and making me happy and giving me peace of mind and contentment and feeling connected to all that is and just doing it all for the fun of it. Like seriously, it's really that simple. Don't make it complicated. Like don't overthink it. You can't get it wrong, like follow your intuition, follow your guidance, be clear on what your divine desires are. Your divine desires, meaning your desires that are soul nourishing, that are from a standpoint of just you expressing your more creativity and happiness and joy and just impact and contribution and being a blessing to others as to yourself. And it's really just about enjoying the journey. And so I challenge you to really examine if you're betraying your soul. And are you doing the things that really light you up and excite you? Or are you just pretty much doing things mindlessly just to do it, like having a certain job and having kids or getting married to someone who you may not really, 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 really love? You might just do it because, well, you're a certain age and you're supposed to get married now, right? Or whatever that thing is. I'm just asking to do the spiritual inventory in your life to figure out, what? Is this healthy for me? Is this the best and grandest and biggest version of my life? And just constantly do that type of spiritual inventory. And, if the answer is yes, and if you sit quietly and check in and say, am I happy? Am I truly happy? Like, am I feeling good vibes just because, like no particular reason? Am I just feeling good vibes just because no matter what's happened in my life, or like I'm really feeling like serene and happy and just in a joyous place and excited about life, excited about experiences, rich experiences that you haven't collected yet, right? So if you feel that there is someone that can benefit from any of the inspiration shared here, please feel free to forward it. And I look forward to your comments and responding to your comments. This is really a really terrific time to be alive and to be on earth and just to be shining our lights brightly by just fulfilling our purpose, whatever that is, and using our six sensibilities just really as spiritual tools in life, just to kind of be able to like pierce through all, negative illusions and recognize divine truth in every situation. So this is Athena Lucene, and this is my joy. I am a galactic beacon of love and light consciousness. This is my joy to support you in your spiritual growth and soulful evolution back to the collective oneness. This has been my absolute joy once again. For more support on living as a spiritually gifted person, you can go to athenalucene.com, scroll down, click on the phase that resonates the most with you, and you'll receive a free training video on how to shift those emotions and how to get some clarity around that particular phrase. I'm also available for a free 20-minute consultation. If you're having any concerns or if there's anything, of course it's private. And if there's anything that you wanted to discuss in terms of some unique experience that you're having, I'd be happy to have a confidential consultation with you. If you go to workwithathena.com You can fill out a quick questionnaire, a very quick questionnaire, so I can be of more service and support to you during our 20 minutes together. Submit that, and it'll be my pleasure to support you and have that conversation with you. So that's it for now. Take care, abundant blessings, and blissful moments.